Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. This is Tommy the Tarot Reader and I have decided to do a fun reading, which is a pick a crystal, pick a card, and we have the carnelian, blue calcite, and the Lapis lazuli point. So I'm going to put some cards under these three crystals, and the reading today is I want to say who is thinking about you, but who you are also thinking about. So that is the reading. Who you are thinking about, who is thinking about you. Put that over here. Okay. And put that there. So one more card, please. Here we go. So, what is for the carnelian? Oh, look at that. Endurance, authority for the blue calcite, and for the lapis lazuli, independence. These are strong cards. Very strong cards. So I'm going to give you a second to pick one of these cards. Okay, endurance is Sun in Scorpio. It's a number 8 card. It's with the carnelian, the blue calcite. You have authority, Sun in Capricorn. Number 10 card. Number 11 card is Independence, Moon in Aquarius. Okay. Go ahead and pick a card. Who's thinking about you? And who are you thinking about? So, you know, it's both relatable. I mean, in the sense that I can't just like tell you who's thinking about you. You know, I can't do that. I have to tell you who's thinking about you and who you are also thinking about. All right, so we are going to look at the endurance card, right? Let's look at the endurance card for pile number 1. So I'll go ahead and pull out a Lover's Oracle card. So let's see what is endurance card. Who's thinking about you and who are you thinking about? I'm going to pull 2 cards for who's thinking about you. I mean, 2 cards who's thinking about you. And who are you thinking about? So who are you thinking about? All right, so let's see. Who are you thinking about? And let's do this just to make it fun. I'm going to, like, you know, rumble it up. So, who's thinking about you and this card? And who you're thinking about and this card. Let's see that. I love this. It's a free-for-all. And the card that fell out is a meeting. We're going to have to take that because it fell out. So who's thinking about you? Put that over here, meeting. Endurance, a meeting. Number 4, number 8. 4 and 8. 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, so who's thinking about you? Lover's Oracle. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Right? Sounds like someone's having a hard time at all of it. Yes, I just said that. And there's your grief and sorrow card. Something happened. They're not happy about it. Grief and sorrow. There was a breakup. They're not happy about it. If they broke up with you, they regret it, but they can't just come crawling back to you. They're not going to. Something happened in terms of their own personal life that they're not ready to just settle down. If, whatever's going on. I mean, okay, let me just pull your cards because I can't interpret this because it has to relate back to you. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Okay, so you trust that things, this is what I'm now putting together, that you have had the endurance, or this relationship has had the endurance because of how strong the love is, that you need to be able to trust that you are seeing things correctly, even though there's stuff going on their end that is not in line with how you're feeling. But they love you so much and you love them so much, right? I just said that. So let's now look at this card and see what it said. Main female. Exactly. You're the main female. You are the main female. They're crazy about you, but there is something that had happened. That had happened here that occurred to the other. There had been some changes on their end. They're going through something pretty heartbreaking. That's what I feel. And you're just rolling with it and trying to be very sweet, compassionate, understanding, and beautiful. Because you trust that this person's love for you is very strong. And there will be a meeting. When could it be? In 4 months. June, July. It could be in September. If you've been in no contact, you will talk in September. Because by September, the other person's going to be clear with the path forward with you. Because, they're not really clear with it. And they're kind of restless. If you have attracted another very restless soul, player energy, this is what it looks like. Because the other side still looks a little bit like player energy. And someone with the endurance card here, Scorpio, you might actually be a Scorpio. But the other side might be a Libra. Or, gosh, I said Libra, but you might be a Scorpio and you're kind of done with all the drama. Okay, I'm just going to pull some tarot. Oh, both fell out. Ace of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I'll pull another card out. The Devil reversed. So if this relationship started based on if it's sexual attraction, this is changing because this relationship has gone on for a bit. Might be a year. Could even be like 2. And it could be you. I don't think it's the other person. I think it's you that wants some truth and honesty and respect and dignity and this amazing kind of love and honesty and communication in this relationship. Because you don't want something superficial. You don't want drama. There's a lot of drama with the other person. But there's something here that's indicating that there's someone else interested in you, which I'm reading as the Knight of Pentacles. I don't see the Knight of Pentacles as someone trying to work this relationship out. I see this as a new energy coming in to pull you out of any kind of situation in which you felt embarrassed or put yourself out too much and did not feel good. With the Devil reversed, you were not going to keep chasing this other person. There's another energy here, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And the meeting card is here. Yes, number 4, it's right here. And I see that as the other person noticing that you have started to move away. I really feel that now, that you are moving away. You're just done with the drama of this other person that you've been, and this came out. So Queen of Cups, you're done with the drama of the other person. There's another person coming in, and you want to leave yourself open to having a wonderful relationship, because there's something about your life, you, not the other person, you, that you're wrapping things up in your life like, wow, I've done so well. There's something in my life that I have done so well in something that you are praising yourself, that you're like patting yourself on the back. There's something you've done here that is really amazing. You've hit a goal, you've hit one of your dreams, you've hit it. And this thing I'm talking about with this other person, with grief and sorrow, this guy, that's a distraction. You don't want to have anything to do with that at this point, because things are going so well in your life that any kind of love, dating, romance, it's off the chart. Off the table, because of the universe. There's something you are working on and that you have been doing for yourself that is going to bring such an amazing amount of success. Amazing amount of success. So you can't be dealing with all the romance problems, because you got to deal with how you got to success, because the hostilities around you. Got number 8 a few times. Here, number 8 is 26. Yeah, there's a lot of power here, and you got to own it, because you got the, victory here. You have to own your power. It's not about dealing with the love, the person, and, oh, does he like me? Do I like him? No, this pile is telling me you got to focus on whatever it is you are trying to succeed. Whatever you have worked really hard on, that might be groundbreaking, you got to focus on that. And not all this other romance stuff. Because you will do really well. And in you doing well and succeeding in your own life, these people in here, which is this guy, and this guy, are going to chase you. But you know what? But by that time, you will not be interested. You will not. No. And I'm going to tell you, no. You will be in an energy where you're so feeling good that you don't just take anyone that comes along. You're not going to take any leftovers from the past, and you're not going to take just any charming, any charming whatever to say like, hey, I got something really great to propel your career along, give you more money. You're not going to buy that. You're very aware of hostilities, right here, hostilities. That when someone comes in, they will use hostile measures to get what they want from you. Because they're thinking you're weak, you're hot, but you also have the Ace of Swords, right? So yeah, and the universe. So you got to learn your lesson. Don't let these creepers come in and try to take advantage of you and treat you like you're naive or something. Which is, I also believe this is what this guy did. He thought you were naive. He thought you were naive and that whatever he was going through, you were just going to put up with it. You're not. You're just not. I hope this is very clear. It's very clear. You got to focus on you, and you got to focus on whatever it is you're working on, because it will be very successful. And along the way, you cannot spend time on any snakes, because they are there. Because whatever you're working on will be very successful. Okay? So now we're moving on to number 2. Which is authority and the blue calcite. So let's pull a card from the Lover's Oracle. Whoops, this fell out. Okay. This is the other side, whatever's going on with them. Whoever's interested in you. This is you. So let's see what those cards say. And what other cards did I pick? Oh yeah, I picked these. Let me go ahead and pull these out. Oh, this fell out. And let's pull one out for you. This one. Okay. Let's see. So for the other side, we have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. You, secret admirer, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Okay, now let's look at these cards. There's a main female here, and there's a lot of money here. This is kind of funny. To me it is. Or what you think they should do, for it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So it's a main female. The other side is a main female with, don't act in a way to try to, cajole. You have to be true to yourself. And then the main female. So this is not a gender-specific reading, but if the other side, this side has a lot of female energy, they're doing all these things that are trying to maybe to pull you in, or maybe being coy, and also don't know how to pull you in. Maybe you don't really show that you're all that interested in them. That's because you have a lot of money. You can pick whoever you want. There's a lot of money right here. You can pick whoever you want, and you're not going to maybe decide on settling down. And that's what this other person wants you to settle down. And so yeah, there's this whole thing with you being chased, being admired, and being wealthy. You chased, wealthy, attractive, lots of attention, and then there's this other person who really likes you a lot and is confused about now. This kind of thing, like, this typically works when I do this to get whoever I want, and it's not working on you. That's kind of what I'm reading in that. Authority. You have authority. You both have authority. You know, exactly. You have authority, not them. Because you're the one that's saying, like, oh, you like me? Well, I don't really like you. And this is the reading for you, the one that says, I'm not really sure about you. You know, like, maybe you have too many problems. I'm very successful. I'm pretty self-assured and confident, but you're not self-assured and confident. For some reason, you attracted that person. So maybe it's a place where you can exert your authority. And you kind of get off on that, you know, where, oh, I'm powerful and yeah, I can exert authority on anyone I want to because I have a lot of money and I have a lot of power and I'm very confident. So that's kind of what I see with that. I want to pull some cards on what I just said. Well, let's pull a card on her or him. I don't know. Yeah. That makes sense. They will do whatever it takes to get you. And they can take their time. And they can wait until you decide it's them. Okay? And it feels like good love, like young love for you. The other person brings a lot of fun for you. And you haven't had this much fun with anyone, but this person has brought that out in you. Despite the maybe drama on the other person's side. And now the other person, when they pulled you in, and I'm going to tell you this, when they pull you in, they're going to take off. And I think you are very familiar with this kind of game. They play coy, they get flirty, pull you in, maybe you get very intimate, and then they take off to try to get you to chase them. But guess what? You're not chasing, because the Two of Wands is here. You'll act interested, like you know, new love or whatever, but you are not chasing anyone. And they will get you to try to chase them. And they're going to be upset that you don't. You're not chasing anyone. You're going to pick who you want to be with, and yeah, this is not going to feel good. Okay, so if you're involved with someone, you are involved with someone that's bringing drama in your life right now, this is not going to feel good. Because here's the Five of Swords. So you're going to get pulled into some kind of drama because you've never had so much attention from anyone as crazy as the kind of attention you're getting from this person. And the cards are saying you're going to get pulled into some heavy-duty drama and it will not be good for you. It will not be. Or that you're going to be very focused on whatever drama you got at work with your business or something, because you need to attend to that and forget about hooking up with this person and let it go. You got to have authority over your tendency to look at this person and think to yourself, I can have fun right now, and call them and ask them to come over. And they'll say yes, but then you got more drama after that. a lot more, and you're not seeing that, but you can keep doing this. I haven't talked to them in 3 weeks, but I'm going to call them tonight and see if they'll come over at 11 p.m. and they will. But then you're going to keep doing that. Like 3 weeks down the road, this is just not a good situation for you. You need to take care of your own personal business stuff or whatever else is going on with you and leave this person alone. If you need excitement, figure something else out. You have to have authority over your impulsive needs. Financial constraints. So along with money is power. So having a lot of money is like I can do whatever I want and I'm going to. And this is number 4 upside down. You have the number 4 upside down here too. So yeah, storm warning. That just came out. You don't want to, I want to say you don't want to use people. I know I said that. Because it's going to backfire. The cards are saying you need to focus on cleaning up business or whatever negotiations, whatever is going on with your finances. You got to clear that up and work on your own personal well-being. There's a lot to be worked on. Okay, 5 of Swords. Yeah, there's a focus on secret admirer. Maybe you've had a lot of secret admirers, but there's also conflict in your life that you need to work on. And it looks like it might be with business. So the secret admirer card. Yeah, I think you need to really focus on your money and your business. And whatever kind of conflict you got going on there, because there is. Now this other person... I don't know if they're actually, I feel like in some ways they might be lying to you because they're still maybe in love with someone else, and you gotta let them go because they're confused and their family's broken up. The person they really love cheated on them. There's just a lot of this going on. They're trying to get through it, and they're having a hard time walking away from it. And it's just very stressful. And I'm telling you, that is not for you to take on. You got to focus on you. And do not call the other person and say, hey, you free at 11 p.m. and you want to come over? I wouldn't do that if I were you. It would fuel ongoing... It would fuel more chaos in a big way. It would fuel so much more confusion and chaos than what's already here. Okay, that's what I got for number 2 blue calcite. So let's clear this. And let's move on to number 3. Oh. Independence. Okay, so number 3 was independence with Aquarius. I'm so sorry. I just like... I don't know why I did that. Okay, number 3 is independence. And you saw it. Just take my word for it. You were here. So, independence. Let's pull 2 cards from the Lover's Oracle, them and you. Independence. Number 3, what's going on? Independence, Lover's Oracle. Them and you. Only time will tell. And passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you. Present, enjoy it. Okay, the other side has a lot of passion around them, and you're just waiting in terms of only time will tell. That's what the Lover's Oracle. Only time will tell that maybe they pick you. And they're enjoying that they're getting a lot of attention. So let's see. A funeral. A magnetic and seductive qualities surround you. Present, enjoy it. Okay, the funeral card there. And what's coming to me, I'll tell you in a second, regarding that card. You know when you get super, wow, a lot of money came up again. You know when you get super excited about someone and you think, oh, this is going great, like I'm so popular, but this one really likes me, so passionate about me, this is the one I want to be with. Yeah. That doesn't work out for them. It doesn't at all. It could be that the other person doesn't really want to be with them, and they've kind of been a little overconfident with that attraction. And here you are. Only time will tell, but you know, you're making a lot of money. You're doing really good. And they're busy looking at their prospects while you're maybe even waiting for them. But the card pulled out earlier is one of independence, so it's already saying to me, I'm pulling out some tarot, is that you're going to want to get some separation from this, because there's something about this person you want so desperately, because maybe they're super attractive and hot and giving you all types of attention that you've never had before and turning you on big time. But the cards are saying already that this is not working out. You're attracting someone that is, you're so serious about this relationship, but this other person is not serious about you. Let's pull some cards on this. Ace of Pentacles. You have a lot of money. Someone has a lot of money. The other person, if they were married and their spouse dies, their spouse was super rich, someone's going to walk into a lot of money. And you already have a lot of money, because a lot of money card came up here. But Ace of Pentacles, someone has a lot of money. Ace of Wands. This is unreal because these are two aces. So you have two aces fell out. Okay, so the two of you may possibly work very hard at what you do. They're very successful, and you're very successful. And the two of you are together are amazing. So what you have two aces here. What's going on? What's going on? In terms of the other side, did someone die and walked into a ton of money? I think so. The other person gets a lot of attention. They're probably very beautiful, but they are discerning, and they know how to make things work for them. I think this is why you find them very attractive. Interestingly, you have two aces, 1 and 1, lots of money, 1 and 1, number 11, and number 19 breaks down to 1. So there's a lot of strong ones here. So I'm going to say that this relationship is very strong. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, and there's no insecurities here. I know I said something earlier, but as I've pulled out some tarot, this is a very strong attraction. And there's someone probably you met business-wise, and you both are very successful, make a lot of money, and you both work very, very hard. Very hard. The Nine of Swords is here. So again, to me, the Nine of Swords reflects back to the funeral. So money is here. It's a lot of money, a lot of passion. And the Queen of Swords is still deciding who they want to be with. You know, still making a decision. There's been a change. That funeral is a big change. The Nine of Swords is here. They're not over something. But I'm still thinking you're the one they want to be with. And only time will tell exactly. Yeah. So the other person, let's say that their spouse died and they're young and they've taken over a company. They're people, you know, other potentials are kind of moving in. But you know, you will just observe because you are secure and confident. You don't have to move in like a vulture. That's not your style. Not your style. You're this style. Man holding a heart. Exactly. That's your style. Oh, and this card is at the bottom. That is your style. The thinking man. You don't have to, you want to maintain your composure and your, just the beauty of you, you know. Either they come towards you and want to be with you, or they don't, and you'll be fine with it. Because you're busy, and the 6-4 is also is a 1, is a 10. So there's a lot of ones here. There's a lot of power in this reading. And the Independence card is a number 1. It's number 11. And so there's a lot of power here that you, yes, you are solid in a lot of ways where you're working really hard to create your wealth, and you have a lot of passion. The other side has gone through some hardship. You're aware of that, but you're also aware there's a lot of drama on the other side because there's a lot of interest. The other side is drawing in, and you are secure in yourself that none of that is going to affect you, because if the other side decides to pick you, they will. The other side might also be talking to you in a way that seems harsh or prickly, because again, they're going through something difficult. They may be interested in you, but they're not going to show you. So only time will tell exactly is right, that you just have to wait. You know, you could change, you could, and like, it's interesting, 45, this is a number 9, number 10, 45, 46, and you're not waiting around for this person to make up their mind. You're moving on. You have so much going in your life that you're so, like, you fulfill yourself. You don't rely on someone to come in and give you companionship or joy. You do all that for yourself, because there's so much that you're doing. Passion, thinking, business, making, creating wealth. There's so much you're doing. So this is my reading for number 3. And if you like my reading today, you can hit the like button, and I will have more readings for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I will see you at my next video. Bye-bye.